Well, welcome everybody. Um, this is the fifth of our weekly Taeeulju meditations. We have decided to come together on Sundays to meditate together in this time of perplexing difficulties to unwind our stress and to maybe weave a little hope for us and for others as well. I believe meditation is a great vehicle for us to bring about hope in our lives, not only our lives, but the lives of others around us as well. And today, in our meditation study, we're going to look at a concept called a cosmic year. Some of you are very familiar with it, some of you might not be. But in meditation, believe it or not, we are trying to reverse the flow of our energy within us, and the energy that's around us is actually reversing its direction as well. Some of you who is very sensitive to nature that is around us probably is aware of the change in the flow of energy that is environmentally. Uh, but meditation is also a process of reversing the energy flow within us. But at the same time, in order to understand what that means, we really need to look at the energy flow of our environment as well. So today, we're going to look at the energy flow of our environment and how it relates to the energy flow within us when we meditate. So every Sunday, we're coming together to practice Taeeulju mantra. It's a process of healing ourselves and our environment. Again, in order to do that, we need to understand the relationship of ourselves and our environment. So the main thing we're going to try to look at today is meaning of our present time in a cycle of what we call a cosmic year. So I'll explain more in detail what do we mean by cosmic year. But when we have an understanding of that environment that is around us, that is what we call a cosmic year, then we begin to understand that the energy flow of around us as well as within us. We'll try a brief breathing meditation, and we'll try meditation with Taeeulju and try to experience that energy flow. And we'll have a time of sharing how our experience was at the end. Taeeulju mantra, for those of you who have practiced before, then you understand it is indeed a truly a medicine for our time. If you are experiencing for the first time today, then you will understand the energy flow that will take place within you when you meditate and experience it as a medicine. Last time, I believe one person told me that they felt a lot of vibration in their feet. Yes, there will be a bodily feeling that you will experience when that energy of healing takes place. 태상 종도사님 often told us that Taeeulju mantra is like the place that is the womb of the universe, that it is like the origin that we are returning to. It is the place of healing. That's what Taeeulju in heaven is, and that's what Taeeulju mantra is. And Jongdosanim often says that Taeeulju mantra is the holiest mantra. It is the mantra that is helping us to come together with the holy place that is within us as well as around. In Korea, um, instead of saying meditation, we use the word suheng when we meditate. And the word su means to cultivate. It is cultivating the energy within us. It is the cultivating the movement of the mind, body, and spirit. So that's what su means. And heng means to conduct that process. So in Korea, when we say meditate, we use the word suheng, and that is to cultivate the flow of the energy of the mind, body, and spirit. So we will experience that today. When we were born with what is called the three energy of heaven and earth. One is nature, or often referred to as the mind. The other is life. We're born with life, or sometimes referred to as the mandate. That is, we were born with a life that has a purpose. Um, it is said that when a baby in their original state understand what their mandate is, but as we eat things and as we grow, we tend to kind of forget what our mandate is or what our life purpose is. In that case, how do we awaken back our life purpose? We do that by understanding our essence. That is, when we're born from heaven and earth, we receive nature, we receive life, and we receive the essence. Essence is the truly the concentrated energy of life and nature that we have received from heaven and earth. And that is the center that we nurture as we eat. It is the food that generates the essence within us. And also when we meditate, we also strengthen our essence. Or often it is referred to as the water energy. So in our kidney, we contain water energy. And that is what we call a healing energy. And that is also our essence. And Taeeulju mantra is often referred to as the mantra of storing water energy. So with Taeeulju mantra, we are receiving the water energy of the universe and we are storing that in our essence. So there is lots of water energy in our kidney, but as we grow, that kind of starts to dry and we use up our essence. Then how do we increase our essence? Well, when we eat, we increase our essence, but we need to more than that. Obviously, we need to exercise, but mostly importantly, we need to meditate. When we meditate, the essence gets concentrated, and that awakens our life, that awakens our mandate, or that awakens our purpose. And in the end, that awakens our nature, the original mind, the mind that is indeed in communion with heaven and earth, that is indeed in communion with the creative force of the universe. That is where our creative force is. That in our mind, that is where our creation resides. That's where we create. We create our life. We create the energy that's around us. We create the energy that's within us. And all of that comes from the root that is the essence. So when we meditate, we strengthen the essence. And with that process, we awaken life, we awaken nature. And whether I claim that I know my life's mandate, whether I know my life's purpose or not, we do and live our life with a passion and purpose. I mean, I do not think any of us are here today if we did not live our life with passion and purpose. And that passion and purpose is what we call life, the heavenly mandate, and that is in our heart. And as we strive to live our life to the fullest, more and more, that fire energy in our life is what we exert to the environment around us as well as within us. That's a very good thing. However, in that process, what happens is that fire energy rises and it goes to our head and it starts to kind of choke and block our original mind. That is the mind of the creation. And we call that stress. And when that stress becomes really dense, it starts to confuse our subconscious mind, which controls our immune system and everything else. And when that gets confused, our body goes to unbalance and we become in the state of dis-ease or disease. However, that does not mean that we should be living our life without purpose or passion. We definitely need to live our life with purpose and passion. But at the same time, you need to understand that really we need to also at the same time need to understand the energy within us and needs to heal that passion so our body energy flows naturally and our body energy is in harmony. When we meditate, the reverse of what our everyday activity and energy takes place. In our everyday activity, the fire energy rises and water energy sinks. When we meditate, the opposite occurs. The reverse of energy occurs. Our water energy rises and our fire energy comes down. So the fire energy that was driving our passion comes down, and the water energy that is holding our essence together actually rises and gives life to more life and gives more life to the nature, the mind. And it frees up the creativity within us. And it awakens the subconscious, it awakens the immune system within us as well. Some of this process actually takes place when we sleep as well. But deeper level and conscious level of healing takes place when we meditate, because we do this consciously through our breath and through our mantra. When we meditate, we take a deep breath. As we take a deep breath, it awakens the essence and it rises along the breath. And that reverse process of energy takes place. We not only just use up essence and purpose, we actually nurture it and makes it awakened and strengthened. And that is important because right now we happen to be living in a very, very interesting time, and we call it the time of transformation of cosmic seasons change. What does that mean? Well, in East Coast right now, it's about 5 p.m. when the dusk is coming down. This is the diagram of cosmic year. We know that about 50,000 years ago, actually, let me go back. Around 60,000 years ago, there is a big ice age, and most of the earth was covered in ice. And about 50,000 years ago, the ice started to melt, and our present humanity, Homo sapiens, walked out of Africa and started to populate everywhere around the earth. We were still hunter-gatherers, but from the very beginning, when we study anthropology, we realize that present humanity, Homo sapiens, was a very, very spiritual being, an artistic being. From the very origin, we find paintings everywhere in Europe and Asia on the walls of caves, and we find musical instruments like flutes. And we also find markings on the bone. And people thought, oh, these are primitive people. They probably killed some animal and made markings. So we said, ooh, this is the numerical system that's 3,000 years old. Ooh, this is interesting. But guess what? Later we found out it is not just a marking, but it was a calendar. They were indicating the full moon and crescent moon. From the very beginning, we were spiritual beings who were interested in art and spirituality. We were studying the heavens and studying the cycle of the moon. We were studying our environment, trying to see what time we happened to be in, and that was very important. Around 30,000 years ago, ice really started to melt. And about 10,000 years ago, it melted, and we are at our present place. And when it all melted, there were a lot of flooding as well. That is, whether we realize or not, starting from 50,000 years ago, the earth started to warm up. And we call our present time great deal of climate change is taking place. Some of us say it is man-made. Some of us say it is by nature. But that confuses the issue. We are part of nature. Whether the climate change is man-made or nature-made is irrelevant because we are part of nature and we are making the climate change, but at the same time, the nature is also making the climate change. But we are making that climate change as well because we're part of the nature that is living what we call cosmic summertime. There's a cycle in the universe. In about 130,000 years, there's a cosmic winter, which is like the ice age that the earth is covered in ice. And then comes cosmic spring, when the ice starts to melt and humanity starts to populate. And then comes cosmic summer. Cosmic summer is really the time when civilizations grow. We fight each other. We have agriculture. We say, this is my land. Don't come here. I kill you. And in that process, civilization developed. And we have great deal of civilization today. However, we have started to forget our spirituality. And now we happen to be living in, at the end of cosmic summer, about to go into cosmic autumn. What is cosmic autumn? Cosmic autumn is the time when all things come into, I don't want to say the word judgment, but when all things come into fruition. The civilization that we have developed during the cosmic summertime comes into fruition the time of cosmic autumn. My personal life that I have lived through my ancestry, through my rebirth of previous life, also comes into fruition at this time of change from cosmic summer to cosmic autumn. So in that process, meditation is ultimately very, very important because meditation really is a process of harvesting our life. And it's also extremely important because the nature itself changes direction of its energy. During cosmic summer, what is prevalent is what we call yang energy. It is the expanding energy. When cosmic autumn comes, there's a shift in energy. The energy contracts. Yang energy is the male energy. So during the time when civilization develops, men are dominant. When cosmic autumn comes, it is the yin energy. It's the female energy. It's nurturing energy. It's the harvesting energy. So the female becomes more dominant. That reverse of energy takes place, not only within us, but in our environment. It's like the dusk, when you wake up in the morning, you go outside and you conduct daily affairs. But when evening comes, you come home, you return home. So meditation is that place of returning home. And especially Taeeulju mantra is that place of returning home. So Taeeulju mantra is very important at this time of change from cosmic summer to cosmic autumn, because it is a process of harvesting ourselves. And that process, the whole together, is called about 130,000 years. And as we shift from cosmic summer to cosmic autumn, we'll bring more and more things into harvest, but at the same time, we will experience a great deal of change in nature and environment. We will face the time of illness and pandemics and things like that. But we do need to overcome that. We do need to bring ourselves into fruition. And that process is what Taeeulju meditation is. There are many ways of doing Taeeulju meditation. One way is a quiet sitting meditation. As you sit quietly and breathe deeply to awaken your essence, you can chant Taeeulju very softly. As you breathe in, you chant Taeeulju. As you breathe, you chant Taeeulju. You do that in your mind. Or if you don't remember Taeeulju yet, you can just count. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, breathe out. We'll do it briefly for about 5 minutes. When you meditate, it's very important to keep your back straight and breathe deeply in. I will play Taeeulju. Just listen to it and breathe. Breathe deeply in and breathe deeply out. Softly close your eyes. We say your eyes should be not firmly closed, but softly closed. Make sure your back is straight. Just listen to Taeeulju mantra and just take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. We'll do it for about 5 minutes. Gently open your eyes. The key to breathing meditation is to seeing your breath. It sounds strange to say seeing your breath, but usually we're not conscious of our breath. It occurs naturally or subconsciously. When you're doing breathing meditation, you actually pay attention to your breath. And in that process, you start to watch your subconscious and you start to watch your mind and understand what your mind is all about. And as you practice more and more, it becomes extremely interesting. You start to understand how your mind functions. And when you start to doing transcendental meditation with actually sounding out the mantra, you really start to understand what mind is all about. And things will start coming into your mind. Things that uh, probably need some kind of resolution, whether it is the things that needs to be healed, or whether it is something that you held grudge for all these years, or something that was happy, whatever it is going to come to your mind. Sometimes we hold our memories in our body. You think that, oh, I have my memory in my head, but oftentimes our memories are actually held in our body. So when we ride bicycles, we know how to ride a bicycle. When people dance, they remember how to do the dances in their body. And believe it or not, strong emotions are actually not held in our brain, but it is actually held in our body. And sometimes those strong emotions really needs to be healed if it is the kind of emotion that is negative. So when you meditate, you might actually, without reason, start crying because that emotion comes up to you and you really don't know what it is because you have actually forgotten the factual event that caused that emotion, but that emotion is still there. So you might start crying. Not today. Well, you could if you want. Um, or you might feel happy and joy and start laughing. Um, but the point is, when those emotions come to you, let it come and let it go. And those emotions will occur when we do breathing meditation, but it'll occur easily when we do mantra meditation, especially Taeeulju mantra, because each mantra vibrates each and every cell in our body and let it allow you to shed those emotions from you. Some people have a tendency to harbor those emotions deep inside their cells because they don't want to be angry at other people or they don't want to express that emotion, which I guess is a good thing. You don't want to be angry all the time. But at the same time, if it's in you deeply and if you don't really know how to resolve it, it will sometimes um, result in, could be result in some kind of illnesses. So meditation allows us to go back and let those emotions heal and let our bodies heal. And the most healing sound in all of universe is the sound hum. And when I say that, you hear it with skepticism. How does he know? And if you want to prove to yourself that it is indeed is, pronounce the word hum. When you say the word hum, because it has M, I have to close my mouth to sound that word. So hum, H is that vibrating sound. And O makes that vibration larger. And as I close my mouth with it travels inside. Hum. Say it with me. Hum. Let the sound travel inside you. Hum. Feel that vibration within you. Hum. And then guess what? The next word is chi. So the sound that traveled inside you and vibrating each and every cell of within your body When you say chi, the toxic energy comes out of you. Hum, chi, hum, chi, hum, chi, hum, chi. Some people say, ooh, it sounds like a suckling sound. Hum, chi. You're suckling from the root of the universe, which is Taeeulju Sangwon-gun, the energy, the healing energy of the universe. Hum, chi, hum, chi, and Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. That is the of the universe. That is the root of the universe. That is all the healing energy is coming from. That's the creation place of the universe. Hum is the root and compound of the three aspects of Buddhism: Dharmakaya, Sambhogaya, and Nirmakaya, who are we looked at as what? Nature, mandate, and essence. And chi is the sound that we proclaim. Hum chi. And Taeeulju is the root that we are returning to. Hum chi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. I'm going to say each word, pronounce it properly. Hum chi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. I'm going to say it one more time. Hum chi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. Hum chi is the declaration. Taeeulju Sangwon-gun is the origin that I'm returning to. It is the of the universe. It is the creation place of the universe. And hum chi is the sound wave that is taking me there. Hum chi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. Humni chiadore, humniamni sapaha. Humni chiadore is a longer version of hum chi. If I just say hum chi, kind of say, ooh, hum chi. And then I say in more respectful way, humni chiadore. Humchi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. And then I say, humni chiadore. It's a more respectful way of saying humchi. Humnihamni sapaha. Sapaha means I wish to be doing so. What do I wish to be doing so? Humnihamni. I'm returning to hum. Hum is the fruit sound of the universe. Within the sound hum, it contains all the sound of the universe. It is a seed mantra. So the mantra goes, humchi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. You take a deep breath. humni chiadore, humniamni sapa. You take a deep breath. humchi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. Take a deep breath. humni chiadore, humniamni sapa. Take a deep breath. umchi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. Take a deep breath. humni chiadore, humniamni sapa. Take a deep breath. umchi, Taeeulju Sangwon-gun. Take a deep breath. humni chiadore, humniamni sapa. This is called transcendental meditation because we're transcending our thoughts. We become one with the sound of the mantra. I forget who I am. I forget the environment and become one with the sound of the mantra. As we do, we strengthen the essence, and the water energy from the kidney rises, and the fire energy from my heart and my brain comes down and it circulates. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Taeeulju mantra. As I do, you can just listen to it and breathe, or you can chant along. If you can chant along, please chant along. That is the whole point, is that I chant that healing mantra. So as I play, please chant along. If you don't know the words, then you can just listen to it if you wish. We'll chant together for about 20 minutes. Make sure your back is straight, your eyes are closed softly. If you like to read the mantra, then you can open your eyes. Or if you want, you can just listen to it and deeply breathe, or try to follow along.
훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취야 도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 훔치 태울천 상원군 훔니 취하도래 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천상원군 훔니 취야 도래 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 훔니 함니 사파 훔치 태울천상 훔치 태울천상
Open your eyes gently. I thank you for partaking in today's meditation. Next week, we'll actually try to get going a healing circle. Let's see how healing circle of Taeeulju mantra over June occurs and how effective it is and whether you can feel the energy over this. If possible, please everybody turn your video on so we can see you. I know that it's afternoon in California. It's almost evening in East Coast. So how was our meditation today?
Fantastic. Thank you. That was great. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Rick.
Need a recharge.
How are things with you these days?
Great. I was in Central Park. It was very cold today, and did some exercise, so it was revitalizing.
Are a lot of people out in Central Park?
Yeah, even in the cold.
The cold?
Yeah.
Well, good to see you. What is that on your background? Is that?
Oh, that's just one of my paintings.
Oh, it looks wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for participating today. And Joyce, we get to see you today. How are you?
Hi, how is everyone?
Very good. Well, did you remember the mantra today?
Of course,
Ah,
of course. My children grew up with it, so
so how was it today?
it was very good. It was very good. I need the healing. I need the healing.
Yes, yes. What did that was your operation that you had on your hand?
I had my operation, but I'm also 2 years cancer survivor.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, thank you.
Stay positive.
I'm always positive, no matter what.
Thank you.
Thank you
Uh,
for having me.
well, thank you for participating. As I said, next week we'll try to do a healing circle over Zoom. I think that'll be very interesting. And Mo, how are you? How's the weather on the West Coast?
Hi, I'm doing well. Hello to everyone. And we have like a cloudy, like overcast, cold weather in California.
And how's the mantra? Are you able to follow along now, or?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm happy to say yes, I'm able to recite now.
Is there any word that you have difficulty on, or are you there okay?
No, it's
No?
even up and down, I'm able to follow.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Norma, it has been a very, very long time. I think the last time I saw you was at your wedding. How are you? Norma, you're muted. We can't hear you. Anyway, all right. You're muted, but yes.
Tim,
Hello, John. How are you?
how are you? Wonderful meditation. Thank you. Once again, I had a lot of water energy. I felt like a lot of saliva and very calming.
Yes, saliva coming up is very good. When the water energy comes up, we tend to salivate.
Yes.
So when you're salivating, that means that water energy is coming up.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So that's very good.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can you hear me
Norma.
now?
Yes. How are you? Norma?
I'm new. Fine, thank you. I'm very new doing this. This is the first time to do it on my own. So I had a little problem tuning in, but I made it through. Good afternoon to everyone, or good evening to everyone. What a blessing to be here with all of you. Wow, Jana King, thank you so much for having me part of the group. And I know you for 28 years. I was talking to my sister today and I said, oh my God, we still have that connection, friendship together. The last time we saw, I saw you was 14 years ago.
At your wedding, I
still
saw.
connect. Huh?
At your wedding,
Yes,
I
yes,
saw.
that's right. But we still get in contact, Facebook, Instagram. What a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But what a blessing. Thank you so much.
Good to see
And I
you.
look forward to be here every Sunday
Yes, with Sunday we're
as
going to
part
come
of my
together and
routine.
meditate.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you so much.
And Paul, how are you? Paul, can you hear? We see your forehead. I guess it's a little mute.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yes, we see your forehead.
Oh, well, you should see my face now. You see my
There
face?
you go. Yes, we do.
What I'm saying, I'm superb. I'm doing fantastic. The meditation or inspiration is that my awareness have increased. My awareness. When you have your back straight, it gives you more relaxation and confidence.
Yes.
And also, I noticed that when I'm chanting, my hands get extremely hot, my dantian gets extremely hot, my etan get hot, and also my crown the back way is warm.
Wow.
Those was happen with me, and so but when you got your back straight, you give you more confidence and commitment to go beyond that, let go, let it release all inhibitions
Yes.
in that kind of way. So that's what happened today.
So next week when we meditate, you're going to send that healing energy to me, to us. We'll share.
I'm always willing to send the energy. We all on one frequency. I will be definitely sending that,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
Likewise. Okay.
And Michael, how are you? Hello, Michael. Are you doing okay? I think he's frozen. Anne Marie, can you turn your video on so we can see you?
Huh?
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Hey, Michael, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Where are you these days?
Las Vegas,
Las
Nevada.
Vegas. Okay. Very good. So how was the meditation
Yeah.
today?
We're actually getting ready to have snow today or tomorrow. Oh,
Really? In Las Vegas? Wow.
beautiful. Thank you. The last gentleman about with his back, obviously I have spine problems, and I work very, very hard to keep my back as straight as possible. But the thought, your invocation from here, even though my body's damaged, it makes it work. Today's meditation was good. It's very enlightening, and it's good to see faces I know out there. So thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Is that Lilibert? Am I pronouncing it right?
Yep.
Lilibert?
Thank you.
Good to see you, Michael. I think, and Simone / Madeline, how are you? We missed you last week. How are you?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi. Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you so much, Teacher Kim. And I think I saw some faces from way back. Maybe Norma from New York Dojang.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it was wonderful today. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the lecture, the teaching as well. And the healing mantra today was just profound for me. Just the energy was so amazing. And I can't say enough thank you for this sharing today. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for joining us. And as I said before, next week, we'll try some healing circle using Taeeulju mantra. Let's see how it occurs over the Zoom. Jeremiah, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
All right.
I was noticing I was getting really in stillness kinds of states while I was doing the mantra. I guess stillness is the way I would describe it.
I see. Well, it's good to see you. You look very bright.
Thank you.
Well, thank for everybody for coming today. And as I said, I will see you next Sunday. And next Sunday, we'll try some healing.